So, as part of our English lessons, we usually play games, talk talk about different topics that we like, that we are interested in. We talk about travel, talk about books, and sometimes I also tell a story that is on different topics. We have done books, United States of America, my travels there, from jungle to jail, how I survived in the jungle and jail, about sleep and different aspects of sleep and how to improve it, conspiracy top 5, my favorite conspiracies, Ironman triathlon preparation, and the race itself. And today I'm going to talk about plant-based living, and I can sort of talk about it freely because I have been living this plant-based lifestyle for about 11 years, meaning that there are people who choose to eat differently. Some eat just meat all day, some eat just plants all day, some do a mixture, most actually do a mixture. But I will go more into detail of why I chose this path, why I chose to try it. Yes, but who really knows how to do it correctly? The deepest science has researched all the humans, and they have come up with the solution or the answer on what happens. Really, we all die, so it really doesn't matter what we eat. But while we are here, we might be better off exploring than just fitting in, because these days 90 or 95% of people eat almost everything. They don't follow a special diet or are really picky about what they eat. Now, I have a theory about why it is so, but again, we might never find out. Many people have come before us, meaning that if the Bible version is correct, it's about 6,000 years. So they have learned something, they have tried out different things. But mainly, I think humans have this feeling that they have to fit in. So I believe that many people have been living or doing things that they thought were right because they were taught that way, and everybody around them did the same. So I thought, what is the mighty artificial intelligence going to say about this question that I'm pondering in my mind? So I asked, if the calculations are true, how many people to get to me or a human today from Adam and Eve, which is about 6,000 years ago? I was thinking that it's going to give me a calculation about 6,000 years, 67 years on average, how people might have been living. So average life expectancy right now is about 75 years. It was probably a lot less 100 years ago, although at the beginning of the Bible, they say that people lived up to 1,000 years when they were only eating from trees. And then something went wrong, and we had a cap put on life expectancy about 120 years. So I thought it's going to tell me that about 89 people have come in between me, or a modern day us, and Adam and Eve. So we had 89 sort of chances to try out different scenarios. But with all its might and power, it used 40 sources and came up with 0 answers. I thought, okay, maybe I need to explain myself a bit more. I said, I mean, with varying age expectancy throughout the ages, it used 45 sources and still came up with 0 answers. So even for artificial intelligence, it's a very hard question. But anyways, so all I can really do is explain my own experience. So it was back in 2015. I was dish-wise or food-wise a regular person. Some of my favorite foods were the skin of a chicken that's roasted and it's crunchy, smoked cod caviar, which I still consider to being one of my favorite foods. I also liked a big rib of I guess any almost animal, but usually ribs are from a specific type of an animal. But then in 2015, I broke my fibula bone. I show you the scar here. So I was in the hospital for a while, and then I was put under anesthesia for the first time. I fell asleep. They did the procedure. They fixed my leg. They put a metal plate in there. I think it was 4 or 5 screws. And then I awoke. I explained to the doctor that it was a very crazy dream. But he just said, shh, go to your room, and that's it. They gave me some morphine for the pain. And I spent 24 hours coding or learning to code. And I made my first website, which was called a treasure hunt. It was just an event that I came up with before that. And I thought I have to sort of make this happen. But anyways, when they brought me my food, there was chicken. And as I was biting in that chicken leg, it felt weird. And I put it back on the plate, and I felt that I was biting flesh, and sort of my own flesh. I was just stitched up, and it seemed that I'm sort of eating something that is a part of me. And from that point on, I have not eaten meat for the past 11 years. So yes, before that, I really had no concept of this quote. I've heard it before, you are what you eat, but I never really thought about it. So when people ask me, so why are you abstaining from meat? Or why are you not eating meat? I could explain the whole story about me being lactose intolerant from the childhood, and then breaking my leg, and then waking up after anesthesia. Then I thought, okay, that's just super long. Maybe I have to come up with some better solutions or ideas. So I started reading why different people in history or nowadays are choosing not to eat meat or animals in their diet. And I wanted to share a couple of quotes that I thought were thought-provoking for me. Maybe it will be for you as well. We'll see.
But it is in your head, no eat meat, yeah?
So
or
that's my decision,
your,
yes.
Body.
Both, and I will
Body,
yes,
yeah?
I will show you how my body and my mind changed. But for now, Ed Winters said that you were taught to love some animals and eat others. But what if today was the day that you questioned that? And when I think about it, is that my parents have always eaten meat. I had always eaten meat. And I think it's because of the name that we have given it. It's still flesh, but we call it meat. And if we were taught differently, we would probably act differently. For example, in some countries, they eat cats and dogs, and it doesn't seem very wrong to them. Maybe it could be the same way with other animals. And I really hit a peak of my understanding when I started looking into Leonardo da Vinci, and he said that I have from an early age adjured the use of meat, and the time will come when men will look upon the murder of animals as they now look upon the murder of men. Now, for these days, I feel that we still have a long way to go. Yes. But then I started looking at the animals themselves. I haven't been a farmer for almost any period of time. I know that my relatives have kept cows, still keep chicken and pigs. I have done different jobs with the animals, like cleaning the stables, preparing food for them, going to the fields. But I never really tried to imagine myself as one of them, because we are so different. And then I learned that the cows are acting very panicky or very scared when they are going to slaughter. And I didn't know that they can smell blood of the animals killed before them. And I read an article that said that they could smell 4 miles, which is approximately 6.44 kilometers away. But all of a sudden, artificial intelligence woke up and it gave me a precise number. Cows have a very strong sense of smell and can detect odors, including blood, from several miles away, commonly cited as up to 5 to 6 miles, which is 8 to 10 kilometers in general. Yes. So it could definitely answer me this. So I thought, maybe it's just me in my head battling a story that I want to save the world, or I want to help everybody and help the animals. So I went back to the science, let's say that. I checked and I measured everything that I could in my blood. I checked the top 13 deficiencies in the world. Not very visible here, but I checked iron, B12, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, testosterone, my omega-3 level, and all the other fatty acids in my blood. And it all came back green, 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 good, green. Omega-3 index, which, by the way, 97% of the human population right now are in the red zone, meaning that in their blood they don't have the best case scenario being 12% of omega-3 index, meaning all omega-3 fatty acids together, but they are somewhere here in the red from 0 to 4%, which is yeah. Mine is getting closer, but before I understood how to manage this, how to and that it's possible to measure it, I was at 1%. So meaning my blood was very thick and it was hard for my heart to pump it through my body. And then I also improved my running times, which is the sport that I have been doing for the past 15 years. So I had some data to compare it with. Last year, I did my best 5-kilometer run, which I did in a bit less than 21 minutes, which puts me in the top 2% of runners in the world. And I also did my best 10K 2 years ago. I haven't tried this year, maybe I'm even faster, but I will try. And the more I read, the clearer it got to me. But until today, I had not put it in words. So could it be that humans have been trapped by their tongues, hearts, guts, and minds while consuming something that is suffering, in pain, in fear, and feeling miserable? We ourselves are in fear and can only focus on our own survival rather than humanity. So that's my story for today. Peace from west to east. Thank you.